Time to migrate the animals back into the paddock. It looks like they're migrating themselves for the most part. We got these two out still. Don't care if the calves get out so much. I want to make sure the sheep are in overnight. And look, they all just put themselves right back in there. All I had to do was walk behind them a little bit. They kind of knew. All right, time to... Oh, let me get the gate closed. Sadie, come on. Sadie, you don't belong in there. Come on. All right, good girl. I just got the calf to get, but I'm actually okay if the calf goes to the back instead of back in here. Sorry, I know not very steady right now. I'm trying to get the tripod set up. I was coming out here to do this, and as I came out, I was coming out here to move the animals, and as I was headed out here, the animals were moving themselves. So I just took advantage of it, turned the camera on, and followed behind them. But I'm going to set it up right here. Oh, that's twisted. All right, got the tripod set up, a phone holder on the top of it. Sorry, got my finger in the way. Loosen it just a little bit. All right, I'm gonna see if I can, well, thing is, the calf just needs to have access to water, and he doesn't know where any water is other than the trough right there, which is half empty, or the pond. I don't think the calf knows how to get to the water trough in the back because he's never been back there. So my goal with the calf, I think, is to actually get him to head towards the back. He will typically follow a grain scoop like this really well, but I got to put something in it, and I'm out of grain for him, so I could go get a little bit of scratch grain from the chickens and get him to follow me, or a little bit of dog food, which he won't eat. But let's see. Yep, there's the calf. The goats are back in their paddock. They have been out all day long eating grass and everything out of the garden and the orchard and everywhere else. They've got full bellies. And there's the sunset. We'll just watch the sunset for a minute. Brownie, you want to go somewhere? You're standing in my potato patch. Got a couple of the goats in the paddock by the water trough. Need to work on getting the calf back in there. Oh, and I didn't latch that shut. So. I know you goats want to get back out, but that's not what we're doing right now. Come on, Brownie. You want to come back in there? Let's go. Oh, you see this? There's nothing in it. It's empty. Oh, but I shouldn't have said that because now Brownie stopped. All right, you want to come this way, Brownie? Come on. Come on. You got to come get water too. Come on in. Hey. There we go. Yes, I know there's nothing, but you had to come in and get water. Yeah. Hey, Mama Sheep. Yes, I know you're all very, very fat right now. You spent the whole day out eating my orchard, all the grass in the orchard, which I appreciate you eating. But you also ate all the weeds you weren't supposed to eat. Did you get a drink, Brownie? All right. That was a success. The calf walked himself back in there. But I've got... I have a handful of sweet potato vines and watermelon vines that I am going to take. If you can see that, I'm going to take these over and feed them to the pigs. Get myself through this gate right here. Open it back up, walk through it, close it back up. What, you want some of that grass? You already have a full belly. Yes. See if I can reach over the fence. All right. Sorry about the bad camera angle as I bring the camera over. Oh, here's Brownie. He sees the handful of vines I've got, and he's coming to try and eat them. And there's the sheep. They all have very full bellies, and they're still trying to eat. Oh man, set that down for a second. I don't know if you see the goat up there in the distance, the black one. That is our little buck. He's already done his job and gotten both of these female goats pregnant, and he wouldn't leave them alone, so we put him in timeout. In the only enclosed paddock we had that he would stay in. And then yesterday we got 3 pigs. And so he's sharing the paddock with the 3 pigs. But potato vines and watermelon vines. A little bit of small pieces of sweet potatoes on them. Throw that right in there. And of course the pigs walk away. They might come check it out in a second if I walk away from here. Yeah. I threw some of those in there yesterday when we first got the pigs, and they ate all the sweet potato vine I threw in there yesterday. So between the pigs and that goat, they ate it all. So that goat might just come over and try it. So this little Nigerian dwarf buck is almost pure black, except for little white patches at the base of his ears. And then he's got blue eyes. Oh, and the other couple goats came over to say hi. And so did the calf. You got lots of flies here. Yep. male goat's trying to bite the ram. Yeah, goats eating the sweet potato vines. Kind of hoping the pigs would come over and eat some of the sweet potato plants, but looks like it's just going to be that Nigerian dwarf there eating them. Let's see off to the right side of the screen there. Back just past the shelter, the pigs are just eating up the ground over there. this way. Oh, there they go, walking off. Sorry about the bad camera work there. One of the calves, well, the calf, I guess, was trying to knock the camera over. Just need to pick it up over the top of him. Hey, stop trying to push the camera over, Brownie. What? You want to mess with the camera? There's the little calf that was trying to knock the camera over a minute ago. And now he's back. Our sun's already behind the trees. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep a close watch on these sheep for when they have, when they get ready to start having lambs again, and try and live stream it. Brownie, don't break my tripod. No, you can, there's lots of trees you can rub your head on. You don't need to rub your head on my tripod. Hey, I'm not a scratching post either. My tripod's not, neither am I. Come on, let's go. You're being a butt today. You're being pretty calm. You just want to check out everything you're not supposed to mess with. Sorry, turn it this way. This little guy's trying to knock the tripod over. Keep having to move the tripod away from him. He keeps walking right back up trying to push it. Hey, don't break my tripod. It's not a scratching post. I think he's getting mad because I keep moving the tripod, and or disappointed, I guess, rather. I keep moving the tripod and he's trying to scratch his head on it. Brownie, there's other things you can scratch your head on around here. Fence posts, trees. You don't need to scratch it on the tripod. Yeah, now he's walking off. Yeah, those sheep all have very full bellies. They were out in the yard and in the orchard today, just eating all the grass and leaves off the trees. And I just put them back in here about 20 minutes ago. They were able to get a drink, and they're still trying to eat all the little grass in here, but they've eaten so much their bellies are bulging. Even that calf has got his belly's bulging on both sides. Oh. Guess I walked up too close behind her and she didn't like that. But yeah, you can see her belly's bulging on both sides, and all the sheep are looking the same way. Yeah, they're right at the gate looking to get back out, but not tonight. They can get out again in the morning. For tonight, they're stuck in here. Hey, Brownie. Another gunshot. It's about the 7th or 8th gunshot I've heard in the last 20 minutes. Thought about strapping a camera to the head of the steer, but just leaving it on there for an hour on live stream, but I think he'd destroy it. Walk up to something and rub his head on something, and like he's trying to do with the tripod again, probably just destroy it. Keep having to move the tripod away from him every time he tries to scratch on it. Yeah. Walk back over this way. Looks like the pigs have come closer to the fence line. There's the goats. too close and scare the pigs away, so I'm gonna walk up a little bit closer to where I set the stuff down, and then I'm gonna back up some. See if we can get the pigs on the camera a little better. Right there in front of the camera is where I threw in the sweet potatoes. You can goat ate some of the vines and walked off, and the pigs are starting to make their way this way, but yeah, they're right back there by the goat. Not sure what they're eating right now, but no, they're not going to come close to the fence. I don't want to go in there and chase them around. Just take a look. This pond is really low right now. Yeah, normally right where I'm standing is where the pond's at, or higher. It's down a couple of feet from where it was just a month ago. Yeah, so it's really, really low. Let's see if we can see any fish in there. Lots of frogs. That's actually a pretty cool picture. Oh, should get on the other side of the pond and get the sunset reflecting over the pond. That'd be a cool view. A bunch of little fish just swam away from right there. Couple frogs. Lots of frogs jumping ahead of me right there. And keep my eye out for snakes over here. All right. making these legs a little smaller here. That'll work. Yeah, the pond is so low right now that where the tripod is sitting would normally be underwater when it's at a point. Just right in front of the camera. I don't think the camera's picking it up, but right in front of the camera along the edge of the water, there's 20 to 30 mosquito fish, maybe more. It's definitely nice to see all the mosquito fish in the pond right now. Up at all. Down here along the edge are a bunch of mosquito fish, but I've got to head in, so I'm going to end this live and pack it up. Thanks everybody that watched. Hope you enjoyed.